you woman! This boy's gonna dig!
This child is a girl. A beautiful, beautiful little girl. Is there still time, little boy? And you'll interchange an image or sausage.
Change it from boy now.
This is the worst day of my life. Oh, my undercarriage doesn't feel quite normal. My skin looks just revolting in this foul present light. And this gown is nothing like the semi-formal, semi-Spanish gown I should be wearing in the semi-finals tonight. I should be dancing the da-da, keep away to me, not dressed in hospital cotton with an ouchie front bottom and this horrible, smelling horrible animal I have ever seen.
I can't find his Franken beans!
My mommy says I'm a lousy little web. My daddy says I'm a bore. My mommy says I'm a jumped up little gem. That kids like me should be against the law. My daddy says I should learn to shut my pie hole. No one likes a smart mouth girl like me. Mum says I'm a good case for population control. Dad says I should watch more TV.
Yes, sir, that's right, sir. 155 brand new luxury cars, sir. Are they good runners? Well, let's put it this way. You wouldn't beat them in a race. No, sir. Yes, sir. They are good runners, sir. Indeed, sir. So, how much exactly?
Hey!
Hang on.
Look at this! She's reading a book. That's not normal for a 5-year-old. I think she might be reading it. Listen to this. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. It was the age of wisdom.
Stop scaring your mother with that book, boy.
I'm a girl. And she keeps telling me stories, Harry. Stories? Who wants stories? I mean, it's not normal for a girl to be up thinking.
I'm gonna call you right back. Would you please shut up? I'm trying to pull off the biggest business deal of my life, and I have to listen to this. This is your fault. You spend us in the trouble and expect me to do the setup. Whatever I am. Flaming escapologist.
Escapologist, he says. What about me then? I've got a whole house to look after. Taylors don't like to rent themselves, you know. You're a flaming escapologist. I must be an acrobat without that lot. The world's greatest acrobats. I'm off to bleach my roots and I shan't be talking to you for the rest of the evening, you poor little man.
stub of 155 knackered old beggars as, well, brand new luxury cars.
But that's not right. The cars will break down. What about the Bulgarians?
Right, listen to the boy.
I'm a girl.
Pride doesn't get you anywhere in life, you thick-headed twitch brain. I mean, thank heavens Michael's in charge of his old man's brains. Hey, son.
Michael?
Well, I shall take the money when you earn it, and I shall spend it. But I shan't enjoy it in the despicable way you have spoken to me tonight!
This is your fault with your stupid books and your stupid reading.
What? I didn't do anything. That's not right.
Right. Well, I'll tell you something. You're off to school in a few days' time, and you won't be getting bribed there. Oh, no. I know your headmistress, Agatha Trexler. I've told her all about you and your smarty pants ideas. Great, big, strong, scary woman she is, but used to beat the Olympics of throwing the hammer. Just imagine what she's going to do to a squeaky little goblin like you, boy.
I'm a girl.
Now get off your bed. Footwear.
told me to stay at home with her. She hates it when I go out. Dad, too. He loves having me around. But I think it's good for grown-ups to have their own stuff.
Oh, I bet your parents are so proud having a girl as clever as you. I wonder if you tell them stories as you do with me. Oh, how I love your stories, Matilda. That's not a hit, by the way, but if you did happen to have a story you wanted to tell me.
Goodbye, Mrs. Phelps. I'll see you tomorrow.
Goodbye, Miss Honey, and good luck with this whole story. As I was saying, Matilda, if you did have a story you wanted to tell me.
Who is that lady?
That lady. That lady is Miss Honey. She's going to be your teacher.
That lady? That lady's mine.
Yes, your teacher. Now you can tell me a story or not.
Once upon a time, the two greatest dance performers in the world, an anthropologist who could escape from any lock that had ever been invented, and an acrobat who was so skilled it seemed as if she could actually fly, fell in love, and got married. They performed some of the most incredible tricks together anyone had ever seen, and people would come from miles around, kings, queens, celebrities, and astronauts, and all just to see their skill, but also to see their love for each other, which was so deep it was said cats would purr as they passed, and dogs would weep with joy. They moved into a beautiful old house at the edge of town, and at night they would walk and take the air, and the children of the town would wait in anticipation, hoping to catch just a glimpse of the shiny white scarf the acrobat always wore. For then they knew that they had only to cry, "Tricks, tricks!" and the great performers would instantly oblige with the most spectacular show just for them. But although they loved each other, although they were famous, and everyone loved them, they were sad. We have everything that the world has to offer, said the wife. But we do not have the one thing we want most. We do not have a child. Patience, my love, said the husband. Time is on our side. Even time loves us.
Oh, Matilda.
But time is the one thing no one is master of. And as time went on, they grew quite old, and still they had no child. They listened to the silence of their big empty house and imagined how beautiful it would be, filled with the sounds of a child playing.
Oh, Matilda, this is very sad.
Do you want me to stop?
Don't you dare.
Their sadness overwhelmed them and led them on to ever more dangerous feats, as wet became the only place they could escape the inescapable tragedy of their lives. And so it was then that they decided to perform the most dangerous feat ever known to man. It is all, said the husband, announcing the events of the world's press who had gathered to listen with bated breath. The burning woman hurling through the air, with dynamite in her hair, over sharp and spiteful objects, caught by the bad Lord of decay, and it is the most dangerous feat ever known to man. It is our destiny, said the wife, smiling sadly and slipping her hand into his. It is where the loneliness of life has led us.
Oh, Matilda. What happened next?
I don't know. Not yet, anyway.
What? Well, there must be more. I mean, a little bit. There must be a little bit more. Well, I suppose your mother will be waiting for you. Is she here? I'd love to meet her. I could.
Goodbye, Miss Phelps. I'll see you tomorrow.
After your first day at school.
be the teacher's pet. No! School's really fun, according to my mother.
Let's learn the alphabet.
The alphabet! Well, you better let me listen, kid!
So you think you're able to survive this test by being a prince or a princess, you'll soon see it's no escaping tragedy. And even if you put in some effort, you're just wasting energy. 'Cause your life, as you notice, engines restoring. I'm suffered in this jail, and I'm trapped inside this cage. Courageous, this living hell. But if I try, I can remember that before my life had ended, before my happy days were over, before I first heard the pealing of the bell. Like you was curious, so listen, I asked 1,000 questions, but unless you want to suffer, listen up and I will teach you a thing or two. You listen here, I hear you in understanding. If you step out of line and if you cry, when you know you should stay out of trouble, and remember to be extremely careful. Why?
Why? Did you hear what we said?
Just you wait for reason. Just you wait for this ABC, EFG, and then a week you are resting. WS, why? Just you wait for reason.
Good morning, children. My name is Miss Honey, and today is a very special day. It is your first day of school. Now, does anyone happen to know their 2 times tables? Wonderful. Matilda, is it? Please, stand and do as much as you can.
1 times 2 is 2. 2 times 2 is 4. 3 times 2 is 6. 4 times 2 is 8. 5 times 2 is 10. 6 times 2 is 12. 7 times 2 is 14. 8 times 2 is 16. 9 times 2 is 18. 10 times 2 is 20. 11 times 2 is 22. 12 times 2 is 24.
Oh my word, that is very good.
13 times 2 is 26. 14 times 2 is 28. 15 times 2 is 30. 16 times 2 is 70.
Stop. Goodness, how far do you think you can go?
I don't know. Quite a long way, I think.
Do you think you could tell me what 2 times 28 is?
56.
Well, yes, that's very... How about this one? Now, this one is much harder, so don't worry if you don't get it right away, but 2 times 487. Now, if you took your time, do you think...
974.
12 sevens?
84.
Let's move away from maths for the time being and move on to reading. Now, can anyone tell me what this says?
Me! Oh, me!
Very well, Nigel. Well, we better leave it there for today, Nigel. Wouldn't want you to burst a blood vessel on your first day. Lavender.
Is the first word tomato?
No, but tomato is a very good word. Matilda.
I can now read words.
So, Matilda, you can read words.
Yes, well, I needed to learn to read words so that I could read sentences. Because a sentence is basically just a big bunch of words. And if you can't read sentences, then you've got no chance with books.
And have you read a whole book yourself, Matilda?
Oh yes, more than one. I love books. Last week I read quite a few.
A few? In a week? My word, that is very good. What kinds of books have you read?
Nicholas Nickleby, Oliver Twist, Jane Eyre, The Test of the D'Urbervilles, The Lord of the Rings, King, The Invisible Man, The Secret Garden, Crime and Punishment, and Stig of the Dump.
Not gonna talk
caution in these situations is sensible. Or to avoid confrontation when possible. I'll come back later then. But this little girl, this miracle. Knock on the door, Teddy. Just knock the door. Don't leave the threatening.
Enter. Well, don't just stand there like a wet tissue. Get on with it.
Yes, Mr. Trunchbull. There's, in my class, that is, there is a little girl called Matilda Archive.
Ah, daughter of Mr. Harry Wormwood. Owns Wormwood Motors. Excellent man. Told me to watch out for the brat. Though, he says she's a real wart.
Oh, no, headmistress, I don't think Matilda's that kind of child at all.
What is the school motto, Miss Honey?
Bambinatum e magitum.
Bambinatum e magitum. Children are maggots. In fact, it must have been her that put that stink bomb under my desk this morning. I'll have her for that. Thank you for suggesting it.
But I didn't. Headmistress, I believe that Matilda Wormwood is a genius.
Nonsense! Haven't I just told you that she's a gangster?
But she knows her times tables.
So she learnt a few tricks.
But she can read.
So can I.
I have to tell you, headmistress, that in my opinion, this little girl should be placed in the top form with the 11-year-olds.
What? But she is a squib, a shrimp, an unhappy tadpole. We can't just place her in with the 11-year-olds. What kind of a society would that be? What about the rules, honey, the rules?
Well, I believe that Matilda Wormwood is an exception to the rules.
An exception to the rules in my school. Look at these trophies, see how my trophies gleam in the sunlight, see how they shine. What do you think it took to become English hammer-throwing champion? 1969. Thinking that moment, my big moment came, that I treated the rules with casual disdain. Well, like hell. As I stepped through the circle, did I change my plan? What? As I talked up my palms, did I wave my hands? I did not. As I started my spin, did I look at the view? Did I drift off a tree from minute or two? Do you think I faltered or amended my rotation? Do you think I halted my intended elevation? As the hammer took off, did I change my crunch from the front I had practiced for many a month? Not a jot, not a dot, did I stray from the plot? Not a detail of my flow is adjusted or forgotten. And even as the hammer left my hand and sailed high up above the stars, did I let myself go? No, 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 no. No. If you want to throw the hammer for your country, we'll have to stay inside the circle all the time. And if you want to make the team, you don't need happiness or self-esteem. You just need to keep your feet inside the line. Sing, children! 2, 3, 4.
If you want to throw the hammer for your country, you have to stay inside the circle all the time. Tender,
must inform you, headmistress, that it is my intention to help this little girl, whether you like it or not.
Stupid, nasty, stinking, slimy, great big question asking. How dare they speak to me like that? Who the hell do they think they are? Flipping, filthy, nasty, stupid, little Bulgarians! Oh, don't tell me we're not rich! It was the mileage. They took a look at the mileage of the first cards, and the things cost were knackered. I told them, I said there is no mileage this time, but it was a manufacturing mistake.
Is that true?
Of course it's not true.
So you lied,
Of course I lied.
and they didn't believe you.
Of course they didn't believe me. I've got green hair.
I've got hair.
And what's this? Another flaming... What's wrong with the telly?
She's got no respect, that one. It's all books and stories.
No, it's a lovely one. Honest, she should read it. She should
Lovely?
read it.
Yes, well, I think you're lovely.
What? No, Dad, it's from the library. It's a library book.
You shut up, little brat.
Dad, please. It's not mine. It belongs to the spell. It's from the library.
I don't care.
I'll watch the television, please. Dad, you'll have to pay a late fee.
I don't care.
Please, Dad.
There. Get out of here. Stinkware.
Do we have any super glue?
In the cupboard. And while you're at it, why don't you stick your stupid book to your stupid head?
Just because you find that life's not fair, it doesn't mean that you just have to grin and bear it. If you always take it on the chin and wear it, nothing will change. Even if you're little, you can do what launch you. Mustn't let the little things like little stop you. If you sit around and let them get on top of you, your mind just won't be saying you think that it's okay. That's not right.
Got my eye on you, boy.
I'm a girl.
What's up? Can I ask you a question? Do all those brands in the head of your head? We just got a hurdle squished in there.
No, it's fine. I think they just fit.
Right. Well, look, I better head round just in case. If they start to squeeze out of your ears, you're going to need some help. I'm Ragnar. I think it's probably best if we're best friends. Heidi! Someone put a whole can of cake on the dreadful chair. Someone told her I did, and now she's after me.
That's not fair. That's not fair at all.
You're done, kid. You're finished.
Once egg transport decides that you're guilty, you're squished.
Yesterday, she got Julius Fulton into the licorice also in science. She picked him up, spit him out, threw him out the window!
Don't listen to them. They're trying to scare us.
Oh, Matilda, they say they're gonna put me in chokey.
Well, what's choking?
They say it's a cupboard an officer throws tripping into. They say it's made of spikes, nails, and this is broken glass.
any warning at all. We put him under the coats for safety, didn't we? Didn't we? He'll probably think he's in bed when he wakes up.
Amanda Thripp.
Yes, Miss Trudgepool?
What have I told you about wearing pigtails? I hate pigtails.
But my mummy likes them. She says they make me look pretty.
Your mother is a twit. Made a very big mistake.
Just so you all know, she's my best friend.
Brand new stuff, sir. Completely different cause, sir. Green hair? Yeah, it's, National Green Hair Day. A celebration of all the wonderful things green in the world, like, lettuce and snot. Tomorrow one? Absolutely, sir. Bye-bye, sir. Doomsy-doo-dah. Now that is how you do. What the? You know what? I'm gonna leave it on. It looks like rain.
Who is it?
It's Miss Honey, Matilda's teacher.
They're busy right now.
It will only take a moment.
Oh, come in if you must. This is your doll bell. It's nothing like that. He's my dance partner. We're rehearsing.
Parlo italiano? Oh, bene. Ciao, Rodolfo. Piacere. Come sta?
What? Who is this, babe? You know what interruption suits my energy flow.
What do you want, Miss Chutney?
It's Miss Honey. Well, as you know, Matilda is in the bottom class, and children in the bottom class aren't really expected to read.
Well, stop already then. Lord knows we've tried.
Babe, someone fired me. Please.
Look, I'm not the girls getting out clever pants with me, Miss Hussy. I'll know something about makeup and hair. Looks are more important than books. Now, look at you, look at me. You chose books. I chose looks.
I beg your pardon.
Babe, someone fired me.
But Matilda can calculate complicated figures in her head in an instant.
Calculate this.
Jenny. Just get on your feet, Jenny. You are going to march in there and give an piece of your mind. Leave it alone, Jenny. The more that you try, the more you'll just look like a fool. This is not your problem. You do not have the spine. You are a teacher. Just go back to school. But this little girl is a miracle. She seems not to know that she's special at all. And what sort of teacher would I be if I let this little girl fall? I can see this little girl needs somebody strong to fight by her side. Instead, she's found me, pathetic little me, and another door closes, and Jenny's outside.
And so, the great day arrives. It was like the entire world had gathered to watch the burning woman hurling through the air with dynamite in her hand over sharps and spiky objects caught by the man locked in the cage. Everything was arranged by the acrobat sister, a frightening woman who used to be an Olympic house hammer thrower and loved nothing more than to scare the children of the town. People whispered that in her dark and brooding heart, she resented her sister, both her success and her love. Suddenly, out comes the escapologist, dressed as usual in his tights and spangly costume. But there was no sight of the acrobat, and no glimpse at all of the shiny white scarf that she always wore. And instead of the usual music fanfare always playing, there was silence as he solemnly strode into the ring. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the burning woman hurling through the air with dynamite in her hair over shafts and spiky objects caught by the man locked in the cage has been cancelled. No! Yes, the gasp was so loud that a passing airplane caught it on its instrumentation and reported it as an atmospheric phenomenon. Cancelled because my wife is pregnant.
Oh, Matilda!
Absolute silence. You could have had lie back. Suddenly, the audience jumped to its feet and roared in appreciation. The great speech was instantly forgotten, and the applause went on for over an hour.
So it does have a happy ending.
Forgotten by everyone that is, except the acrobat's sister. When all had quieted down, she stepped forward and produced a contract.
A contract.
A contract you have signed to perform this feat, and perform this feat you shall.
No!
I have paid for the posters, the publicity, the catering, the toilet facilities. If I give the crowd their money back, where is my profit? A contract is a contract is a contract. My hands are tied. The
wonderful for a child to be so wanted.
Yes. Wonderful. By yourselves.
Matilda, can I speak to you a moment, please? I'm afraid I have not been too successful in getting others to recognize your abilities. So, starting tomorrow, I shall bring a selection of very clever books for you to read. You may sit and read them while I teach the others, and if you have any questions, well, I shall do my best to answer them. How does that sound? Why, Matilda, that is the biggest hug in the whole world. Goodness, you're going to have all the air out of me.
Matilda Wormwood! Matilda Wormwood. Where is Matilda?
Yes, Miss Trunchbull.
Aha! So you admit it, do you?
Admit what, Miss Trunchbull?
This plot, this foul carbuncle is nothing more than a disgusting criminal, a denizen of the underworld, a member of the mafia. This morning, you sneaked like a serpent into the kitchen and stole a slice of my private chocolate cake from my tea tray.
No, I did not.
Miss Trunchbull, Matilda's been here all morning.
Standing up for the little spitball, are you? Well, this crime took place before school started, and therefore she's guilty!
Okay, look, alright, I stole the cake. And honestly, I was definitely almost sort of thinking about owning up. Maybe. But you see, the problem was, I was having a lot of problems with my belly. You see, Trunchbull's cake was so good that I had scoffed it down way too quick. And it's beginning to fight back. Oops. See?
I'm not guilty. I didn't do anything.
You are guilty, because you are a fiend. You are a crook. You are a thief. And I shall crush you. I shall pound you. I shall consign you to the seventh circle of hell, child, and you shall be destroyed!
That was the biggest burp I had ever done. The biggest burp I had ever heard. The biggest burp I had ever heard of. It was like the whole world went silent for that burp to exist. And it's my great, big, beautiful chocolate burp wafted from my mouth across the classroom, past lavender. Past Alice. It walked full into the face of Trunchbull.
Bruce Fogtrot.
Yes, miss.
You liked my cake, didn't you, Bruce?
Yes, Miss Trunchbull.
Long as you enjoy the cake. That's the main thing.
Is it?
Yes, Fogtrot. It is.
Oh. Well, I did. Thank you.
Wonderful. Marvelous. That makes me so happy. Gives me a warm glow in my lower intestine.
Now, can I just ask by a show of hands, how many of you here tonight have ever read it? Good Lord! Well, don't take this the wrong way, but bookworm, stupid little bookworm. Read all the books like a stinky little worm. Worms read books and you read books. Worms are stupid. You're a swell. There. Now, we'll learn from that. Stop them and bring it in, but teach them to never again raise their hands in a theater. Now, ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you today the pinnacle of our achievement as a species, and the very reason we bothered evolving out of unicorns in the first place. Somewhere on a show I found that a picture tells 1,000 words. So telling rather than is the equivalent of like lots of books. All I know I learned from telling this big beautiful box of facts. If you knew a thing already, maybe you could switch channel over just like that. Endless joy and endless laughter, folks living happily ever after. All you need to make you wise is 23 minutes plus advertising. Why would we waste our energy turning pages 1, 2, 3? We can sit comfortably on the lovely bumbly, watching people singing and talking and doing stuff. All I know I learned from telly, bigger than telly, smarter than man. You can tell from my big telly just how clever a fella I am. Take it away, son. And when that was finished, all I know I learned from telly what to think and what to buy. I was pretty smart already, but now I'm really, really smart. Very, very smart. Endless content, endless channels, endless chat on endless panels. All you need to fill your muffin without having to really think or nothing. Why would we waste our energy trying to work out Ulysses? We can sit comfortably on the just like famous people talking to really famous people. All I know I learned from telly, bigger than telly, smarter than man. You can tell from my big telly just how clever a fella I am. Who the dickens is Charles Dickens? Mary Shelley? She sounds silly. Charlotte Bronte? You don't want to. Jane Austen? You never Austen. James Joyce? Don't seem nice. Even Ewing? Oh, I feel like William Shakespeare? No, you Shakespeare. Moby Dick? But easy now, Grandma. All together now! All I know I learned from Mary, bigger than Mary, smarter than man. You can tell from my big telly was a very clever fella.
Hello! I'm Amanda, by the way, Matilda's best friend. This big nonsense all about me. Well, not exactly that. But I put a cost it. No, this is what happens, so don't spoil it. Alright, look. We're gonna do the volunteer to touch with them water. And then, no! I don't want to tell you what, so I don't want to ruin it! Wow! I'm going after that. It looks like it's really ugly, slimy, useless waffle. So pick it up and no, I will not say any more. I'm going to put it into the trash stuff. Doesn't it make sense?
Oh, did you say story? Did you say, Matilda, what are we waiting for?
Slowly, very slowly, the admiral wound a shiny white scarf around the husband's neck. For love, my love, she said, kissing him with the gentlest of kisses. Smile, we have done this 1,000 times. But suddenly, she hugged him what seemed like the biggest hug in the world. So hard, he thought she was going to have all the air out. And so, they prepared themselves for the most dangerous feat ever known to man. The great escapologist had to escape from the cage, lean out, catch his wife with one hand, grab a fire extinguisher with the other, and put out the flames on his specially designed dress within 12 seconds before the flames could reach the dynamite and blow his wife's head off!
Sorry, go on.
The trick started well. The moment the specially designed dress was so light, the acrobat swung into the air. The crowd held their breath as they watched her hurl over the sharks and spiky objects. 1 second, 2 seconds, they watched as the flames crept up the dress. 3 seconds, 4 seconds, she began to reach her arms out towards the cage. 5 seconds, 6 seconds, the padlock was pinned open. The great chains fell away. 7 seconds, 8 seconds, the escapologist escapes from the cage and reaches out one huge muscled arm to catch his wife and the child. 9 seconds, 10 seconds, 11 seconds, and he puts out the flames on the specially designed dress before they can both be blown to pieces.
Hooray! So the story does have a happy ending after all.
No,
No.
no. Maybe it was the nerves. Maybe it was the thought of their child. But the escapologist used just a tad too much foam, and their hands became slippy, and she fell.
No! Was she all right? I mean, did she survive?
She broke every bone in her body, except for the ones at the ends of her little fingers. She did manage to live long enough to have their child, but the effort was too great. Love our little girl, she said. Love her with all your heart. She's all we've ever wanted. And then she died. And then things got worse.
What? No, Matilda, they can't get worse.
Oh, Miss Phelps, I'm afraid they did. Because the escapologist was so kind that he never for 1 second blamed the evil sister for what had happened. In fact, he asked her to move in and help look after their daughter. She was nothing but cruel to the little girl, making her wash and iron and cook and clean, and beating her if she ever did a single thing wrong. And so, the little girl grew up with the meanest, cruelest, horriblest daughter you could ever possibly imagine!
Let's call the police!
Miss Phelps, it's just a story.
What? Of course, Matilda. You're so smart. Your parents must feel like they won the lottery having a child like you.
Oh yeah, they're always saying that. In fact, they're always saying, Matilda, we're so proud of you. You're like winning the lottery. Yeah, I gotta go. Bye.
I'm so clever.
could I possibly make the mileage go back? I couldn't very well drive each one backwards, could I? Backwards? When suddenly, the most genius idea in the world. I ran into the workshop, grabbed the drill, and using my incredible mind, I attached the drill to the speedometer of the first car, turned it on, and whacked it into reverse. Backwards? Yes, son, backwards. Backwards, exactly. A drill whirls 1,000 times a second, and in a few minutes, I reduced that mileage of my old rust bucket to practically nothing. And I did that to every single car. Backwards?
Stop talking now, darling. There's a good boy.
10 minutes later, the Bulgarians show up. Great big nasty faced apes with expensive suits and dark glasses. I don't know who they thought they were.
Bulgarians are nocturnal. I saw them on the program last night.
That was badgers. It was a program about badgers.
Same thing. So, and? Fantastico! Now I can afford Matilda all day lunch.
But you cheated them. That's not right. They trusted you and you cheated them.
What is the matter with you? What have we done to deserve a child like you?
You know what I'm going to do tomorrow? I'm going to go down to that library. I'm going to tell that old bag to never be let in again.
Oh, no, please don't.
And if she does, I'll have her fired. You'll never read another stinking book as long as you live. Put an end to your stories of that. Get in there and stay in there. You filthy, nasty, little creep.
At night, the little girl cried herself to sleep. She never said a single word about the evil ant spilling. She didn't want to cause a fuss. This only led the woman to greater cruelties, until one day she exploded. You are a filthy, nasty little creep! And she beat her and threw her into a dank, dark cellar, locked the door, and went out. But that day, the anthropologist happened to come home early. And when he heard the sound of his daughter's tears, he burst the door open.
I am here, little girl. Please don't cry. Dry your eyes, wipe away your tears. Little girl, forgive me. I didn't mean to desert you. Don't cry, little girl. Nothing can hurt you, nothing to me. I'm here.
Have I been so wrapped up in the grief of my wife that I have forgotten the one thing that mattered to us most? I love you so much, my daughter. I shall spend the rest of my life making it up to you. We shall be together forever. Don't cry, Daddy. I'm alright, Daddy. Please don't cry. Here, let me wipe away the tears.
Forgive me.
Daddy,
There is an age for reading and an age for being a filthy little toad. These are toads. Archibald Trotter.
Yes, Miss Trunchbull.
Yes, Miss Trunchbull. You see? Only Bob Trotter here is now a good toad. Sit. It has become clear to me, Miss Honey, that you have no idea what you are doing. You believe in kindness and fluffiness and books and stories. That is not teaching. To teach the child, we must first break the child. Quiet, you maggots!
No one will speak from here, mistress.
Miss Honey, please understand that when I say quiet, you maggots, you are entirely included in that statement. Where is my jug of water?
Oh, Mr. Trunchbull,
Look. Flabby. Disgusting. Revolting. Revolting, I say. I think it's time we toughened you all up with a little phys ed. Quiet, maggots, when I'm speaking. Reeking of a most disturbing scent. Only the finest nostrils smell it, but I know it all too well. It is the odor of rebellion. It's the bouquet of dissent. And you can bet your witches this headmistress finds this foul odoriferousness wholly olfactorily insulting. And so, to stop the steady spread, I thought the session of phys sorts a mini rank from the revolting. The smell of rebellion is at the spot. Phys will get you sweating, and it won't be long before I smell the palm, the aging and the betting. Then phys will tell us when the headful of rebellious thoughts posed, just like a rotten egg, close to the top of a bucket of water. The smell of rebellion, stench, note, the reek of insubordination.
I can take it anymore. 1, 2, 3, 4.
The walk of mutiny in action.
That's not right. I can't.
Before the weed becomes too big and greedy, we really need to nip it in the bud. Position 2. Before the worm starts to turn, you must scrape off the dirt and rip it from the mud. A whiff of
1, 2, 3, 4.
insurgency.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Freak that protects the whiff of
1,
defiance.
2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3,
The
4.
laws of anarchy and progress. Once we exorcise these demons, they shall be too potent for scheming. Some double-time discipline will stop the rot from setting in. All right, let's pick it up. Double time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Discipline for children who are listening, the midgets who are bickering and whispering in history, the chattering, the tittering, the nattering, the twittering, the stammering, the smattering of discipline. We must begin insisting on rigidity and discipline persistently, persistently, and persistently, ministering and frittering, pandering and twitting. A little words like this and being disciplined. The whimpering, the simmering, the dribbling, the spittering, the hanging, the issuing, the fixing, the mystery, the master, the art of passion, distancing, and discipline. Discipline! Rebellion, dead revolt, the real free, that's blocking, the original resistance, the rock of the state.
Close your eyes and just dream. Imagine, go and try it. Peace in the quiet, a burbling stream. Imagine the woods with a cottage tree. And inside that cottage we find a parrot called Zeke, a carnival freak. Oh, with paper hats with his mind. And he says, don't let them steal your horses. Don't let them take them away. I'm waiting for you, singing.
She's mine!
Aha! And there, just like I said, the stinky maggot rears his head. Even the squiddiest, piteous mess can harvest does squidiness. Have you ever seen anything more repellent? Have you ever seen anything worse than the smell of rebellion? The stench of revolt. The reek of its subordination. The whiff of resistance. The power is dead. And I will not stop till you are squashed. The victory beyond squashed. The glorious sweatiness of it has washed. The sickening stench away.
Look, the newt. Can you see it? It's the newt. I've got the newt. There's the newt. Look, there's the newt. Vegetables.
Quiet!
I have to tell you, it's just that I don't believe this is teaching. I believe this is just cruelty.
That is because, Miss Honey, you are pathetic. You are wet. You are weak. You are a sniveling little newt.
Newt! It's a newt!
What is it? Oh, disgusting! It's a snake! Watch out, Miss Charlie, what's going to bite? It's ready to poison it.
You!
What? Me? I didn't!
Cockroach!
Who did this? You vile, repulsive, malicious little sinner!
Ow! No! Stop!
What's that, maggot? Stop, you say? Why, I've only just gotten started!
Ow! Stop!
Miss Trunchbull, no, you will see us all.
Please!
I have discovered, Miss Honey, after many years of experimentation, that the ears of small boys do not come off. They stretch. In fact, I can feel these ones stretching right now.
Ow! Stop!
Miss Trunchbull, no.
Leave him alone, you big dead bunny!
How dare you!
You are not fit to be in this school. You ought to be in prison. The deepest, darkest, dankest prison. I shall have you wheeled out, strapped to a trolley with the muzzle over your mouth. I shall crush you. I shall pound you. I shall dissect you, madam. I shall strap you to a table and perform experiments on you. All of these disgusting little slugs will suffer the most appalling indignities because of you. Yes, you!
Have you ever wondered, well I have, about how when I say sacred, for example, there's no way of knowing if red means the same thing in your head as red means in my head. When someone says red, now if we are traveling at almost the speed of light, if we're holding a light, that light can still travel away from us.
excuses for children. And you, madam, standing there like the squid of all squids, heart beating hard. But I am a match for you, and I tell you, there is nothing I shall not do. No length to which I shall not go, nor punishment I shall not inflict, or ear I shall not stretch back, or finger I shall not... What is it? What is it? Get it off me! Get it off me! It's traveling north. There's a note in my knickers! There's a note in my knickers!
That was certainly something. Best we all go home now, while we still can. Go on. Matilda,
Watch.
Matilda, I think it would be wise for us
Watch,
to...
please. I moved it with my eyes. Am I strange?
How do you fancy a nice cup of tea?
So what do you think it is? This thing with my eyes.
I cannot say for certain, Matilda, but I don't believe we should be frightened of it, as I think it has something to do with that incredible mind of yours.
So you mean there's no room in my head for all my brains, so they have to split out from my eyes?
No, you're not quite. There's something like that. You're a very special girl, Matilda. I've met your mother. She's unusual. What about your father? Is he proud to have a daughter as clever as you?
Oh yes, Harry. He's very proud. He's very, very, very proud. He's always saying, Matilda, I am so proud to have a daughter as... He doesn't say that this time. He's not proud at all. He calls me a liar and a cheat and a nasty little creep.
I see. Well, here we are. Home sweet home.
Are you poor?
Yes, I am. Very.
But don't they pay teachers very much?
Well, they don't actually, no. However, I am poor than most because of other reasons. You see, I used to live with my aunt, but one day I went out walking and I came across this old shed. I fell completely in love with it. I ran to the farmer and I begged him to let me move in. He thought I was mad. However, he agreed and I've lived here ever since.
But Miss Honey, you can't live in the shed.
I'm not strong like you, Matilda. You see, my father died when I was young. Magnus was his name. He was very kind, but when he was gone, my aunt became my guardian, and she was mean and cruel like you could hardly imagine. When I got my job as a teacher, she presented me with a bill for looking after me all those years. She'd written everything down, every tea bag, every electrical bill, every tin of beans. She wrote my contract saying I would pay her back every penny of it, and she even produced a document saying my father had given her his entire house.
But did he really do that? Magnus, I mean. Did he really just give her his house?
I do not know, but I find it very hard to believe, just like I cannot believe he would have... that he would have killed himself, which is what she said happened.
You think she did him in, don't you, Miss Honey?
I cannot say for certain, Matilda. All that I know is that he is being bullied by that woman who made me, well, pathetic. I was trapped.
And that's why you live here.
This roof keeps me dry when the rain falls. This door helps to keep the cold at bay. And on this floor I can stand on my own 2 feet. On this chair I can
going to have a very special spelling test. And any child who gets one single answer wrong shall go to choking. You spell, let's see, spell newt.
Newt. N-E-W-T. Newt.
What?
Miss Honey keeps lines.
Nonsense. This honey is too soft and peachy to be good at anything. Any imbecile knows that. You stand up and spell the one thing that you all are. Revolting.
Revolting. R-E-V-O-L-T-I-N-G. Revolting.
You're cheating.
Of course she's not cheating. She's simply spelling the word.
These little specks of dust on a back cover, they're worms.
I've taught them, that's all. With kindness and patience and respect.
How dare you bring those words into my classroom? You know nothing of teaching, and I shall prove it. You, filthbog, snot-nose, spell Amalatiaca ostenostentosis.
Wait, that's not a word, you just made it up.
Spell will go to choking. And I shall warn you, there are silent letters. Oh dear, dearie, dearie, dear. I'm so sorry. It was a silent Z. You are going to choking.
Cat. C-A-T. Cat. I got it wrong, miss. You have to put me in choker too.
What?
Dog. D-Y-B. And me.
Table. X-A-B-F-Y. And me.
What's going on? What are you doing?
Converse. All the tricky. Banana. Q-T-B-L-Y.
Stop this at once.
Naughty. P-U-N-T-Y-X-A.
Stop this, I say.
Big fat bully. T-Y-T-N-F-D-R-S-U-W. Snot-nose. U-T-O-O-O-O. Revolting. T-F-U-U-U-S-S-T. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 8. Revolting.
You'll have to put me in choking too. You can't put us all in choking this. Come now, Alex. Do you think I haven't thought of that? Did you? I've been busy. A whole array of chokies. One for each and every one of you. And now that our little spelling test is over, I can tell you that each and every one of you has failed. You see, children, in this world, there are two types of human beings. The winners and the losers.
The top. Look, the top. It's moving.
What?
Look, the trolley. It's riding something.
What the devil is it? Oh.
No one knows what anything.
Agatha.
Oh. No, it can't be. It can't be.
returned us. And she was now the owner of the beautiful old house that had up until that point been owned by the evil aunt, one Agatha Trunchbull. She moved in immediately and she was very happy. Happier than she'd been in her entire life.
As for Miss Trunchbull, she was never seen again. All of the turkeys were immediately destroyed, and a new headmistress took over.
And her name was Miss Honey! It was often said the school was the best in all the land.
And do you know something else? Matilda was never able again to move things with her eyes. I thought perhaps it was because her mind was being challenged, but she said it was because she no longer had a need for superpowers. But sometimes I would look at Matilda, this little girl who had done so much to help others, but who was stuck with parents who were mean and cruel and called her names, and I would feel my blood boil. And I would wish I could just do something.
So, this is the end. I wish so much I could tell you that the story has a happy ending. I wish so much I could tell you that Matilda got the love that she deserved in the end. I suppose the truth is, not all stories have happy endings.
Don't just stand there, Copain. We're going to Spain.
Spain? But why?
Because this idiot, this twin-brain decided that they gave us a good idea to sell 155 old bangers to the Bulgarian mafia!
I didn't know there was a flaming Bulgarian mafia, did I? Oh, come on, boy. We're leaving forever and never coming back.
Let Matilda stay here with me.
I beg your pardon.
Mr. Robert, I would love to take Matilda. If she would like to stay with me, that is. I would look after her love and care and respect, and I would pay for everything. But would you like that, Matilda?
You mean leave our daughter you?
Did you just call me your...
Not to burst anyone, troubles, but I'll be here any minute!
Dad, you just call me your daughter.
Lydia, I told you!
Quit hiding the boots! And my legs. What did they break my beautiful legs?
You are the Wormwood's daughter.
Yes,
Where is your father?
I don't know.
The Wormwood is a stupid man, and being stupid, he assumed I was stupid too. That is a very stupid, rude thing to do.
Yes. Well, my father was quite rude and very stupid.
You know this. At least there was one clever one in the family. What is your name, little girl?
Matilda.
I like it, Matilda. You seem smart. Sadly, in my line of work, I haven't met many smart people like you. The people I work with, their thinking is all backwards. Backwards! Ние втори път имам своя власт да удовете и да срещате кога дете.
Благодаря и за мен удоволствие да се запознем.
Ти говориш по-герски?
Не толкова добро, колкото ви изкара. Това е красив език, така че се надявам да науча, колкото мога повече.
Matilda, where did you learn to speak Bulgarian?
Well, I taught myself, I suppose. I was reading the great Bulgarian author, Ivan Vasily, and I thought it might be better to read it in the language it was written.
I'm Sergey. Matilda, it is truly an honor to meet you. Your father very stupid and rude to both of us, yes? And very easily have my friends here teach him some manners. And when he returns from hospital, he will be stupid, but not so rude, I think. What do you say?
Mr. Servant, that is a very tempting offer, but he is my father. I am his daughter. I think I've had enough of revenge.
This little girl Matilda, как бы вы ставили спончатор? Matilda, your father is a very, 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 very stupid man. But he's also very, 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 very lucky to have his daughter. Next time I'm doing business here, and I see him, he will not be so lucky.
What about the girl? Matilda, do you want to stay here with Miss Honey?
Yes, I do.
Miss Honey, you to look after her.
I do.
Well, we are a bit short on room, so yes.
Thank you.
And Matilda leapt into Miss Honey's arms,
And Hunter.
and Miss Honey hugged her back.
And they hardly noticed as the wormwoods and Rudolph. As the wormwoods and Rudolph